Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this from Cryptopia. Most of the current XRP community wasn't around when Joel Katz dropped this absolute diamond of a post in 2017. You see, Rippled Summit t-shirt graphic. And right after that post, XRP ended up going to its all-time high of $3 plus. But this is what we were looking at back in 2018, 2019, and 2020. And everything that was said about XRP back then, you had all the naysayers calling it all speculation. Ripple's never going to work with the banks. No bank is ever going to utilize XRP. And if they do, it's not going to happen until way after 2030. Fast forward, here we are in 2024. Ripple has rails set up all around the world for XRP to run on. Possible IPO next year. Ripple versus SEC coming to a complete end. ISO going live next year. Ripple's new stablecoin getting ready to go live at any moment. Everything that we thought was speculation back then is now playing out in real time, slowly becoming fact. Once XRP goes live on all those rails all around the world, you better be holding XRP. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, says they've been invited to use XRP in real estate, insurance, and trade finance. Take a listen.
I think you're going to see touched. Trade finance is an industry that really Ripple, some of our customers have invited us to participate in. And you've seen experimentation around identity in real estate and title management. And these are all examples where I think it's so hard to predict where this will go, in the same way that 25 years ago, when I first got involved in the Internet of Information, I never could have predicted on my smartphone I'd press a button and I'd have a car picking me up minutes later. I think this will permeate lots of different parts of our society.
Think about it like this. When the internet was created, they most likely never thought you would be carrying the internet in your pocket inside of your phone. But look at how fast it grew and expanded year over year. I see the same thing happening around blockchain and crypto. But you talk to some of the people that you're trying to get into crypto, and some of them, they're just like, well, the US government is eventually just going to outlaw all of crypto, and all of crypto is going to go to zero. It's like these people have no clue what's going on in the world. First of all, crypto isn't going anywhere. It's gaining momentum all around the world. We just elected all pro-crypto candidates to the White House. Crypto played a massive role in the 2024 election. That should show you the strength of the crypto industry. And it's only going to continue to expand and grow out the same way the Internet of Information did. A new financial system is coming. Due to the overwhelming demand on BAN Exchange, particularly for the XRP ledger, we are experiencing some technical issues. Our team is actively working to resolve them, and we'll keep you updated. Overwhelming demand. We're going to see so much demand around XRP in the coming months. A lot of the exchanges are going to go down once XRP is achieving new all-time high after new all-time high. We just watched it with Bitcoin when it achieved a new all-time high earlier this year. Right away, Coinbase was down. Other exchanges went down as well. Same thing is going to happen once XRP achieves a new all-time high. Did David Schwartz predict the XRP price? $420 per XRP. You see it right here. David Schwartz says, I'm taking XRP private at $420. Funding secured. He says, this is a joke. At the same time, Elon Musk said, I'm considering taking Tesla private at $420. Funding secured. Tesla achieved $420 today. So did David Schwartz predict the price of XRP going to $420? Let's wait and see where it goes from here. But you gotta love those posts because it makes people excited about what they're holding. Sure, David might have just been joking, but it gives people that hope. They know what XRP is built to do. They see it going to $420 plus. It's eventually going to happen. It's just a matter of time because all that value that's going to be coming to the XRP ledger, it's going to continue to push the price higher and higher year over year. Rumor alert, the United States government is planning on liquidating gold for XRP. Here's what I'm going to tell you about this. First of all, the United States should not be selling any gold at all. If anything, the United States should be stockpiling gold. And I don't want the United States to be having an XRP reserve either. I don't want to hold anything that the US government holds. You know, the US government it's political, first of all. You have politics at play. So you have one administration that says, hey, let's stockpile this. And then the next administration comes in and says, let's just dump all of this. And even MSNBC host said today, US Bitcoin National Reserve would transfer billions of dollars to an industry we know almost nothing about that is packed with money laundering and bad deeds. I don't agree with her on the money laundering and the Bitcoin is only used for illicit activity narrative at all. I do agree, though, that the United States should not be holding Bitcoin at all. I think it's dumb. In fact, okay, we buy all this Bitcoin right now, right? Sitting around $100,000. Then this cycle ends, and guess what happens? Bitcoin comes crashing down. Plus, we also got to consider Tether imploding. If that happens, guess what? The price of Bitcoin's going down. So now the United States just bought all of this Bitcoin only to have the price go down. And then all of a sudden, what are they going to say? Well, we should have waited until the price went down. Then we could have bought it at a much cheaper price. That's why it's not a good investment for the United States, in my opinion. And I would say the same thing about XRP. I don't want the US government to get XRP. Because sure, it might pump the bags now, but what do you think is going to happen with the next administration? Or you get some president that wants to play politics. So like right now, you have Biden for another month. Before he walks out the door, he could dump all the US crypto. Just like that. What's stopping him from doing it? Nothing. You have Trump who's pro-crypto, and we had an anti-crypto administration for the past 4 years. You think that they will hesitate to dump all of the crypto that the US government holds? I don't think they'll hesitate at all. In fact, they might do it just to spite Trump. That's why the United States is never going to hold an asset that I'm holding at the same time. They start buying up XRP, I'm out of XRP. I'll put all my XRP into XLM and XDC and HBAR because the US government is so unpredictable. You don't know what's going to go on. Not only that, they can manipulate the price of it as well. Oh, well, we don't want it to be volatile. So now we got to set up safeguards where the price could never go higher than this or lower than this. And all of a sudden, you're trading an asset that moves 5% up, 5% down, 10% up, 5% down. And who knows, it might take forever for the price to actually get to some numbers that people can actually get financial freedom out of. That's just my opinion, by the way, and I'm speculating on that. But it makes sense to me because I give this thought and I'm like, I could see an oil reserve. A gold reserve is great at a time where the whole world is stockpiling gold and they're going to gold-backed currencies. That's the next step for the US dollar, in my opinion. Go gold-backed dollar and then use something like XRP to move it around the world and keep the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. make it stronger. Most likely, that's the path Trump will go down. Anything that strengthens the dollar, he's going to be on board with it. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there. Former Goldman Sachs executive says central banks are dragging the dollar just long enough to bring in a new system. Take a listen.
For many decades, the dollar has been the reserve currency, and the system is what I would describe as long in the tooth. And the central bankers are trying to bring in a new system, but it's not ready to go yet. And we're in a period of great change and uncertainty where the central bankers are trying to keep the dollar system going and accelerate. So they're trying to lengthen the dollar system, and then they're trying to accelerate bringing in the new system. So I describe the new system as the end of currencies. So we're not bringing in a new currency. We're essentially bringing in a new transaction system that will be all digital and essentially end currencies as we know them. So what they're trying to do involves essentially all the money on the planet. So it's big, it's complicated, it's messy.
Take notice she said it will end all currencies. Like I've been saying all along, I don't think you're going to be pricing XRP in US dollars. You're more likely going to be pricing XRP in what one XRP can buy you. Like maybe 10 XRP can buy you a house. 100 XRP might buy you a house. I don't think you should ever go to US dollars from something like XRP, because it is building out inside of a whole new financial system. And it's only a handful of cryptocurrencies that are going to be part of that. Right now, Bitcoin is being sold all over the mainstream media news. That's another reason I see a problem with Bitcoin. Whenever they hype something up, they overhype it. You know there's a problem. You know something is coming. And when they try to sell it to the masses, it's like, okay, why are they trying to onboard all of these retail investors? Because eventually, all these asset managers, they're going to need exit liquidity. Retail is going to be that exit liquidity. And this cycle is not going to be any different than any previous cycle for Bitcoin. It's going to have one last massive run up, maybe comes in around 120K or so, and then it's going to go right back down. So why would we want to buy Bitcoin at the top if we're the United States government? It does not make sense. Don't worry about the Bitcoin maxis. Since the election, XRP was up nearly 500%. Bitcoin a cute 55%. They can kick and scream all they want, but the numbers don't lie. You know, I actually know people that invest in Bitcoin, and they put like $1,000 in. They're like, oh, I'm going to get so much money out of Bitcoin in this run. If you would have put the same money into XRP, you would have made a hell of a lot more money than what you can make on Bitcoin. You know who wants that strategic reserve? The people that bought Bitcoin years ago. People like Michael Saylor. People like, you know, these Bitcoin OGs that you see over on X. Because they're holding a lot of Bitcoin. New investors, new retail investors coming in, most of them are talking shit on XRP, and they're not even holding one whole Bitcoin. Think about that. Now, here we are as XRP holders today. A couple years from now, there's going to be people buying a piece of an XRP, and we will be the OGs in this space. And you're not too early. Or you're not too late. You're still early. Think about it. XRP has not even achieved a new all-time high in this run yet. It's absolutely coming. And it's only going to continue to go up from there, because I think we're on the verge of a massive utility run. I think it's all going to start in 2025. Ripple confirms the exact scenario in its latest report. Crypto is shifting right now from retail to institutional interest, and RLUSD is well positioned to play a pivotal role in the future of finance. Retail is not going to move the price of XRP. not the way institutional adoption is going to move the price of XRP. We're going to have institution after institution flowing into this space in 2025. It's going to start with crypto regulations and regulatory clarity. That's going to onboard institutional adoption. You don't want to sell before that happens. And I stress this. You know, you might get frustrated. Oh, it's a red day for XRP. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. You beat the institutions here. Make sure you reap the rewards. Don't sell until we get that adoption. Don't sell until all the things that are about to play out over the coming months play out in real time. Because this is nothing. Where we're sitting with XRP right now is nothing compared to where we're going. People are still calling $30 XRP, $20 XRP. Somewhere we're going to come in the middle between $20 and $30, in my opinion. It's confirmed now that RLUSD is about to go live. That's catalyst number one. All of a sudden, a new SEC chair comes in, throws out the entire Ripple versus SEC case. That's catalyst number two. We get clear crypto regulations in the United States. They get passed very quick once Trump's in the White House. Catalyst number three. Ripple says we're going to IPO in the United States. We have a crypto-friendly SEC. Catalyst number four. ISO goes live. Catalyst number five. And all of this is going to continue to push the price of XRP higher. Make sure you're still holding XRP when all of this happens. And until it does happen, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.